Anyways, I got around to the. Did you join?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I drove like the nicer one around, and that was great. And I found the cruise control. Yeah. So he told me that, and then we were standing in front of like a. It's a 5-hour thing for a tractor. I think it is.
Do they have 5 hours? I thought they went down to 6 hours.
Or maybe it's 6. I don't know. It was one of those tractors that was just like sitting out because we were out in the lot. And he like pointed behind him to it, and he's like, I can't tell you like how many times we've had people come in and, you know, get this equipment, and they have everything plotted out, and they're like, a big thing around here is like hay. So he's like, you know, they cut the grass, and then they like flip it over, and then they till it into windrows. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I know what that is. And he's like, but but it's gonna. I actually told him about that, and it's like such a loser for doing that, but whatever. He's like, I can't tell you how many people like come in and have it all plotted out and stuff, and you can actually over the John Deere like portal, you can send that information, like everything that you plug into the computer in the tractor, you can actually like upload it to their portal, and they can troubleshoot for you, which is cool. But he's like, I can't tell you how many people like they do the windrow and stuff, and it's gonna rain in like 3 days, so they are up for like 48 hours straight. And he's like, I can't tell you how many people fall asleep in that cab and just end up in the woods.
He's got all the dirt on everybody.
I was like, oh shit. Well, yeah, this is out in kind of like Western Mass. And that's all just farmland. So they deal with like serious agricultural stuff. Why can't I move? I can't walk.
Are you over encumbered?
Oh, that might be it. Wait, where are you? Where are you?
Just killed 2 hogs over here.
All right. Because I'm going to just drop this shit. I am, but also my computer's lagging. But anyways, so when he told me that, I was like, yeah, I can imagine, because it's like climate controlled in there, and it's super comfortable. And if you got to be working for 48 hours straight, like, and you can do like 95% of the time, you can run on autopilot.
And not to mention the hum of the engine.
Yeah. Like, I was like, I can totally imagine that. And then so I was telling him, I was just like, listen, I don't know anything about that stuff. I've always wanted to do it, but like I play like farming sim, and I know it's obviously not the same, but I use all the equipment, and man, I'd love to do that. And he was like, listen, and this guy was, again, super casual. He was just like, dude, just come out here. He was like, this is on your way home from work. I was like, well, it's like 25 minutes out of the way. And he's like, come here like maybe like late May, early June. Come here during a weekday. He's like, I'll just hook you up with a tractor. We have a field out back. You can just tear it up. I don't care. And I was like, oh, shit. Yes. And he's like, hey, if you're
We
any,
just become best friends.
well, he's like, if you're any good, he's like, I can put you in touch with people around here that they're always looking for help. And I was like, yes, that'll be my new plowing for the DPW. I spend my weekends just harvesting crops or like dragons. I was like, yeah, I'll definitely do that. So then I went to the place in New Hampshire. Because like taxes and stuff, you don't have to pay taxes. And I called them up. And they essentially gave me the same deal for the tractor. And I was like, all right. So do I pay sales tax? Because I'm rolling it into, I'm doing like a 0% over like 36 months.
Don't tell me you're not going. This guy poured his heart and soul out to you. Don't tell me you're gonna go with another dealership.
Well, the difference is, so like New Hampshire doesn't have sales tax, so I could buy, and I live like equidistant from both these places. It's just one is like in a pinch, I could like drop something off there on my way to work or like coming home from work. And one, I actually have to like go past my house and travel further east out to like closer to where my brother lives to bring it out there, but no sales tax. But sales tax on it was like $280 or something like that. But like factored in over 3 years, the monthly payment on it was like a $5 difference. And so I was like, yeah, my wife's probably going to kill me over like $5 a month. And we were talking about it today because I got the quote from the other guy in New Hampshire. And like I was showing her like the monthly dollar amounts, and like of course I'm going to be paying for it. And she's like, but wasn't the first guy, that's the one that offered to like let you drive a tractor, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it was. So it's just like, yeah, I'm fine with that. And like, you get the connection. And plus, I appreciated him because I went in there trying to get the snowblower.
She just wants
attachment.
to watch you in that tractor. That's what it is.
I think, yeah, I know.
I'm parched.
I'll let her know you said that.
I can see she's standing out there on the corner of the field, and you're out there. She thinks my tractor sexy.
As long as I have my like trucker's hat backwards. Mm-hmm.
Sleeveless shirt.
Mm-hmm. Gym shorts. Yep. Out there on my like big name tractor. Like if I like, well, not if, like, when I get this tractor, it is gonna be like I'm one upping everyone in the neighborhood.
Dying of thirst.
And I'm making up for the fact that I just got like humiliated in the winter. But I was talking to the guy, and so he recommended, because my driveway has like a pitch down to the house, and it's not like super steep, but it's steep enough. He recommended against getting like the snowblower thing. He recommended the plow, and then I was telling him about how old the driveway is, and it's not going to do shit because there's so many like holes and stuff. And he's like, yeah, well, I'd recommend, like, I wouldn't even recommend the plow at that point anyways. Like, it's just like, get this because you have It's like sloped, so you're gonna need a more powerful thing than what you can get anyways. Because like, you know, getting Arians like SHO 1800 or 2800 or something like that, and he's like, it'll last you 30 years. It's the best one on the market. And I was like, yeah, my neighbor has one from like 1970 that he rubs in my face, or like made me go use one time, but also didn't let me use it because I was being a little hard on it. And I feel like at this place, if you like are a return customer, you just get like a bigger discount.
He's gonna hook you up.
Yeah. So part of the reason why it's like $5 more a month to like get a hookup with the actual like farming tractor and like future stuff for all your maintenance and everything like that. Like, yeah, no brainer. So now
I could eat a horse.
I'm gonna be the proud owner of an X330.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be awesome.
I feel famished.
I'm gonna eat something. And does the pause menu lag for you?
No,
Never.
I haven't had any lag, you know.
Pause menu lags for me so badly. It always has. I have no food. Great.
I'm
Ton of food in that chest in the hunting lodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some. Yeah. But I'm really hoping that this opportunity to grab a farming tractor, I gotta like read up on the model and stuff so I can like not look like an ass. Because like if I can get some contract work for that, I feel like it's the same. You ever
Hell
watched?
yeah.
You ever watch Gold Rush?
No.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
so sometimes they'll just like when it got popular, if they needed like a driver or an operator and stuff, they'd like put it on Craigslist and stuff like that.
Oh. Okay.
And so they would actually like hire people from that who like watched the show that had like that met certain qualifications as long as they could get their asses up there, and they'd hire them as like rock truck drivers or like operators. So like if I can add that to my resume, I'm one step closer.
Farmer PJs.
That would be my dream. Was right now, like I had a meeting today, just spur of the moment. We're past month end and quarter end. I had a meeting with like the chief medical officer of like our entire company, which it's like 100,000 employees. sorry. And I'm sitting up there with like the highest of high. This is like the highest up I've ever been in a company before. And quickly learning like this shit is like I actually got pulled into a conference room by my boss's boss the other day. Yeah, my boss's boss is like the global controller for the entire company. Like, I just never thought I'd see him, but apparently his office is like pretty close to where I sit. And he explained to us some information, and he was like, nobody knows about this. You can't tell anyone about this. You can't say a GD word to anyone. You're the first to know. It's going to be rolled out in like a, you know, company-wide, aka like global email, but we have to prepare for this financially. And I was like, oh, okay. Sure, I'm in like week 2. Yeah, okay. So like I can't say like a word about anything until they have like their investor call with people. But I already have to have like, I'm already like doing the financial side of like planning and everything for it. But I look at that, and then I look at the offer that this John Deere guy laid out in front of me, and I'm like, well,
Like I'm gonna be a farmer now.
yeah, like that all sounds well and good. Sounds like I've got a pretty good thing going on here, but you know, them crops aren't gonna harvest themselves.
Feller.
All right, so you got the well up here, and you have the, what did you make up here? There's the well.
The thing to make
crafting
planks.
station.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
the
make
woodworking
planks there.
station.
Yep. And then if you start getting stinking too much, there's a bathtub.
Very nice. All right, so we want to start making planks.
Already made a few.
Do you want to go like recruit some people to do some work?
We can. I don't know exactly how that works, so you'd have to show
So,
me.
I don't. Dude, you're the one that's already married in the other game.
Yeah, but she doesn't do shit.
I know, but so you can go up to the people that sit around the campfire and you can ask them to join your community. But the thing is, I don't know
Yeah.
how you like incorporate your community. I don't know how you make it like a town. I know you can put down a sign, but I don't know if you need to do anything official to make it like your own city.
Are the ducks like flapping above the water for you, or are they actually like swimming on the water?
They're swimming on the water for me right now.
Yeah, so if you want to gather feathers, you might want to be the one to do it, because they just like hover above the water for me, and anytime I shoot them, it completely misses because
Alright,
they're
well,
like glitched out. So
all right, 4. There we go. Going to get feathers.
if you want to get a few, yeah, because we're out of feathers for arrows.
I don't know why I'm using the keyboard and mouse. I never use that.
I always do for first-person shooters.
This isn't a first-person shooter.
Are you shooting from first person? First-person shooter.
Isn't this like a I don't know, like
Survival.
a RPG, survival RPG. I mean, it has the potential of being an MMO, kind of. Shit, how many feathers do you need? Can I dive down and get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a knife anymore. Shit. Knife, knife, knife. What am I missing? I need a stone, of course. Fuck. I'm never gonna remember where that is. I have to walk through all the freaking reeds. Come on, stone. Here we go. Oh, looks like you're coming back this way. Did you get someone?
Nah, I'm shooting foxes.
Oh, thought you're recruiting someone for the cult. Oh, I don't know where this thing went. This is gonna be a lost cause. It's definitely... It's not worth it. It's just a duck. Alright, I'll passively collect them. Noted on needing feathers. I'm gonna go to town to...
Any bird works. Or I shot him once, so if you get him again, he should die.
The one that's running around?
Yeah, there's two of them. Both of them had hit.
Oh, one's on the trail. Shit. I missed that one. Whatever. I need that arrow. Gimme. You didn't see the one that ran off to the left?
Yeah, there's two of them. I shot both of them.
All right. Well, they're probably going to go away.
Yeah.
Well, there's two
They're
arrows.
paying, it's not like we need. Well, yeah, I need the arrows, but
Yeah.
not like we need the meat.
Yeah, I only look at it from an arrow perspective.
Well, I'm gonna need them. Any birds you see along the way, snipe them.
No. I'll get the ducks.
The ravens are fine. If the ravens are on the ground, or crows, whatever they are, they're on the ground. I can easily get those. They haven't been an issue. It's been the ducks that just won't land.
Do you want to buy a lamb? We can buy a lamb. Or a sheep. We can buy a sheep.
We don't really have an enclosure for that yet.
True, good point. What'd you take?
I may have stolen some straw.
You got caught. No, you can't just return it now. No, it doesn't work like that. Now you're a thief. Our reputation's gone down. We're trying to recruit people to our village. I forget where the fire... Where's the fire here? The campfire. I think it's over here.
Didn't even take anything.
You took hay.
Not then. I just got -2 points. I didn't even take anything. Oh, we can get goats.
You just said no to sheep.
We can buy goats, though.
Don't you have some other other things to do?
Oh, you've effed it
Hello.
for us.
So long.
What'd I do?
They don't want to talk to me. Damn it, man. Get out of here. Get out of town. Why don't you just let things cool off a bit? Stop stealing some shit. This kid's sitting in a barrel. Look at this.
Hello. Have a nice day.
Where's your campfire? Is this your campfire? Doesn't look like it. You look
Hello there.
Nah, that's alright.
See you soon. Just a little bit of courage and you'll find a wife.
This isn't the campfire.
Sure about that?
How is life treating
Pretty
you?
sure.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, I can't romance any of these people. So it's definitely not.
It's only fire I see.
Unless it's out here. Nah, this is just some guy's house, right? Yeah, I think this is just some guy's house.
Ah!
I mean, it looks like an official town, so it has to have one. Because all these people around here. I think because you effed it up, man.
So sorry. I don't even know why I stole straw.
Yeah. What were you thinking? Out of all resources. Yeah, I feel like I've gone through every block of this town. There's nothing. All right, let's get out of here. What else are you stealing?
Yeah, drop the straw for him. It's being nice.
Well, we're gonna have to come back tomorrow. We gotta recruit some people. It's either that or well, probably gonna have to go elsewhere. But we could take a journey. Uh-oh. Well, the animals are gone.
I guess oh no, 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 no.
It's all right. Yeah, like we can't operate this community on our own.
We'll say we might want to build the food storage and the other storage thing. That way, we don't have to like put the food and firewood in their actual chests.
Yeah, we'd rather have like separate compartments for everything. Like the hunting lodge, just like only have like meats and stuff in there, and then like.
Well, no. So there's what's it called? Under storage, there's a resource storage, and then there is food storage. Those, if you put
In the building menu?
resources in them, and then food in the food storage, everybody in the village can shares that food. So
How do you
like,
build
you put-
that? Furniture?
well, we need more farming technology for the food storage. We can
so we
build the
gotta-
resource stores now, but they need firewood, they need water, and they
Yeah.
need food. So resource storage, you just do firewood,
Put all
toss
the
it in
resources.
there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
And
build
other,
those.
we need another house. If we recruit people, we need houses for them.
Oh, they can't share a place with us?
Nope.
All right. Was that going to be like the workers' quarters right there?
Gonna put the food storage over here next to the water.
Okay. We have a bunch of resource. Go check the. Before we go out searching for everything, go check the storage stuff, because I'm pretty sure I just like went straight raccoon on everything and just put stuff in random places.
Oh yeah. So I forgot to tell you. When the power went out, I was mid push on the toilet in the bathroom that has no windows. So when the light went out, it was pitch black.
Oh yeah, nothing better. Nothing better.
I was like, what the hell? I had to use my phone flashlight.
Was there any reason behind the power outage? The storms?
No storms. It was a beautiful day out.
Yeah, same.
I think what they're doing is that because they went from, it was just the apartment complex here and the houses down the 2 streets in front of us. And then to the left of us, it was like a row of townhomes. That was it. And now they're just springing up buildings. They're expanding the townhomes. There's going to be a
grid.
whole community around there. So I think they're just overloading the power grid because
Yeah,
we've
you gotta
lost
put in
power
your own.
more times since we moved into this apartment than we had the prior 10 years.
Yeah, and they haven't upgraded the service to that area yet.
Nope. So I think they're building so much that they're overloading the power grid.
Yeah, we're
That's
kind
why
of
we
running
keep
into the
just
same thing.
randomly
There's
losing power.
certain parts of town where they historically it's been kind of like, well, like where I was before, it's all swamplands. Like it really is. And they've managed to. Our place was built in like 2007, something like that. The community behind us was probably like the late 80s, early 90s, and that was like the only stuff on that street. And obviously, since then, they've built, like, since we've been there, they've built on one stretch of like a half-mile road, probably like 4 or 5 new, like 5 to 1,000 unit, like, condo buildings. And it started getting power outages. And it's like, yeah, no shit. Like, the grid can't handle this kind of stuff. Until they put in the proper stuff that they need to put in. But even now, I mean, I've lived in this town for 4 years, and just the difference that I've seen in that amount of time, I'm like, yeah, I no longer want to live here.
That's where I'm getting at.
It's like so
With
densely
people.
populated. Like, I feel bad. One of my coworkers was actually saying, like, she lives in the town over, and in order for her to get onto the same highway that I get onto, she has to go through town a little bit. Most specifically, like, the busiest street in town. And she's like, it takes me 20 minutes just to get from, like, you know, around where I live over to where you get onto 495, like, from her direction. It's a different exit for me. And I'm like, yeah, it's a single lane road, but you have like the high school, a middle school, 2 preschools. They're adding a 3rd pre-K through like 2nd grade school on there. And it's at the hub of like 2 major highways. And that road specifically is used as like a cut through if you can't, like, the exchange from one highway to the other one, like the on and off ramp stuff's always a cluster, so people will cut through the town to get onto like the next exit on the highway that they're trying to get onto, which clogs it up even more. So it literally takes you, to go a half mile, it takes you like half an hour
Yeah, they
now.
so
And not it didn't used to be that way. Like 3 years ago, it wasn't like that. And now it's just like, there's so many people in this fucking town.
yeah, so they just updated the traffic lights. So now it used to be, so the way the highway works, if I go out, make a right, I'm at that light. There is a small little section in between that has its set of lights, and then there's the other side of the highway.
Yeah.
So the way it used to work is that little center section, they got the green light first, and the turn lanes got the green light. So if you turn onto the highway, you got let go first. They switched it, so now straight across gets the green first, and then they give those guys the red light, and their turn lanes get the green light. So essentially, now instead of just right across the highway, now it takes me 5 minutes because I have to sit through 2 lights
Yeah, because they
just to get across the highway.
They essentially switch the
And-
traffic pattern on you.
They're about to build 160 units right behind the shopping center at that light. It's just gonna be a clusterfuck.
Well, I'm glad
just
I'm glad it's not just me. Like, I'm sitting here because someone actually complained in like the town's Facebook group the other day about that, and like the comments were split 50-50. They're like, oh, well, think of the tax revenue. And people are like, well, yeah, but that has to go towards like more people. You need more police, fire, sewer, infrastructure, all that stuff that goes along with like an increased population. So like the tax benefits don't outweigh like the added expense, which I'm on that side. Like the fewer people, the better. Whereas cities, like you're seeing all cities running in deficits right now because they're of that first mindset of like, oh, the more people means like more tax revenue. But they don't understand the side of like infrastructure and public needs that goes along with it.
Yep, and I fear that's what my town's doing because the guy.
Yeah, but I'm
charge
glad
of
it's not
city
just me
planning
because it's
is-
scary that like this place was like not that uh, like it's always had a good school system, but it's never been like a huge desirable area considering its proximity to like very shitty cities. And you get some of the hoodlums that branch out into this area, but like it's in the past few years just like so densely populated, and it's like, what the hell? Like, come on, what happened to like the true suburbs? Like, there's no longer suburbs, there's no burbs anymore. It's just all like densely packed communities because nobody can afford to live in the city anymore, and so they move to the suburbs, and now nobody can afford to live in the suburbs anymore, so the developers just keep coming in and make affordable, quote unquote, affordable housing, and just like keep spreading it further and further away, and it just gets infiltrated by shit people. And it just makes all these places more densely packed with just awful people. It's not even like good, upstanding citizens. It's just like trash. My problem is like, I knew this was going to happen, like, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 years ago at least. Yeah, like
Well,
I
the
want
beautiful part
to move to Vermont. It's like, screw this. Like, if you truly want to have like a quiet, like peaceful neighborhood, and you don't have to like I don't even go over to like, I won't even go up to like Nashua anymore because on the weekends, because it's one strip that has everything, but everyone comes up there, and it's so densely packed now that if you want to go down like a half-mile road, it takes you probably about an hour to go down a half-mile stretch of road. And it's like, no, I don't live in Boston.
Yep.
Not doing it.
What really gets me is we're very much a railroad town. The railroad runs right directly through town. That's how the town got its start. It was a railroad town, and these people are moving here when there's literally nothing around.
What resources
us.
were you guys shipping out? Just out of curiosity.
I have no clue. Probably farming shit. That's the only thing I can think of. That's all. There's nothing around here. Like, we don't have any entertainment. There's so many people that are commenting.
I was gonna say like business incorporations sheets. Like, what do you to all like the global companies? Like, here's all your paperwork. Thanks for registering your business in Delaware.
You got all these people moving here. Like, what's there to do in Delaware? There's absolutely nothing. If you want to do anything, you go to Philadelphia or Baltimore. That's your only two or DC. That's your only three options. Like, there's nothing to do in Delaware. Don't move here for the nightlife because there is none. But there's people like this woman was complaining in the Facebook group. She's like, "Oh, what's it? Why do these trains got to move during lunchtime? Like, don't they know people got to get back to work?" It's like, this is here long before you showed up. All right, you should know by now. There's
yeah.
trains.
By the way, you work for a company that is not smart enough to figure out that you register your business in Delaware. You don't headquarter in Delaware, and you don't operate out of Delaware. All right, you just registered there.
Where all the businesses are incorporated up in Newcastle County. That's a whole new. You don't have trains going up there. That's a whole different world than
no.
All these people are moving down here because it's cheaper and there's a lot less people, and then they're bitching about our way of life. It's
no. I'm saying
go back up north.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you work for a company that just because they registered their business, where the hell are you?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
No, no, no. I'm coming.
A wolf ate my ass.
Well, you got to give me more of a heads up. You obviously get the dramatic music, so you could have given me at least a
Didn't hear
30
the
second
dramatic
heads
music. Oh, I'm back at the beginning.
up. Oh, let me
Let's see if
save.
I can schmooze some people here.
Nope, nope, nope. I'll save.
I
And
see
then-
like I've already respawned.
No, but you can leave and come back.
Let's see if I can schmooze some people here and bring them with me.
All right.
What's up?
I'm saying, like-
Brigada?
Like Citizens Bank, for example, is like registered out of Delaware, but their headquarters isn't there. So if you work for a company that's dumb enough to assume that they need to work in the place that they registered their business in, then you shouldn't be working for that company, and like, shame on you. And you're obviously that dumb to think that it's an inconvenience that the train is a problem.
I'm starving.
I actually had like one of the more peaceful experiences because since I moved in here, I just don't sleep well here. I don't know what it is, but I just like I'm up until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So any given night, I'm getting like 3 hours of sleep, maybe 4. And what's nice is that it's so quiet, but we're close enough to the northern part of the town, which actually has like an Amtrak line that goes through and like an actual like freight
I'd eat something.
line that is on that track too. And I only grew up with like the MBTA, like the transit train line in town, and that wasn't like a big deal. It was very quiet, so you never even noticed it, really. But here they have like the actual like 4-mile long freight trains that come
I'd
through,
eat something.
and they're like blowing their whistles and stuff at like 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you can kind of just hear it off in the distance, and it's like one of the most peaceful and relaxing sounds, just hearing the very quiet train rolling through for like an hour. It's like something that you put on for
Can't recall the taste of food.
white noise to go to sleep to.
Yeah, until it comes to a stop and you hear that shudder and it rattles the rattles the walls. That's what I get
Well,
here.
Baffles me is, so like I know where the train line goes through in the northern part of town because they actually have like a few really good restaurants right there. But it's like it goes through like residential neighborhoods, and people have houses like their backyard abuts that, and they've lived there for like generations.
That's how it is here in
And
town.
I'm
If you
like,
look at
why the hell would you want that in your backyard?
if you look at the rail line that goes through my town, there all along throughout the town there are people who literally are right across like an alleyway. Like their front step is right across an alleyway from the train. There's off to the side, there is people with backyards that butt right up against the railroad. As a matter of fact, there was a fire a couple years ago, and they actually took the gravel road that's along the railroad tracks to get into the person's backyard where the shed was on fire.
Hmm.
Yeah, I used to we moved when I was in second grade to the new house. The old house, it was there was a 2-lane road, big ditch and then the railroad track. So I grew up close to it. I don't remember it being a problem when I was young, but I don't. Then again, there's no railroad crossing, so they don't have to lay on the horn out that way. But
Right.
here through town, good lord, all the way through town, just. And it crosses the highway on the just out over. Like I could probably throw a baseball towards it or to it, where the highway crossing's at. Can you recruit people in multiplayer? Because there's like no one sitting around this campfire.
Well, you have to be able to I guess maybe you don't. I don't know. Shit. I have 15 logs here, and I can't do anything about it. Because I can't move them. Oh, I'll just dump the straw. That'll help. You can get straw anywhere. We'll be slow moving, but we'll be heading back. 15 logs, that's good. So maybe they just rely on you having like multiplayer people to help you out with the community instead of being able to recruit like single player.
I don't know, maybe.
I'm gonna guess that's it. In which case, like, I don't know. I'll have to like see what communities are out there. Although
We
I
don't have
don't.
to progress through the storyline, do we?
Oh. Maybe, but not too far, because it wasn't long before, like, when you approached the people at the campfire, it gave you the option of, like, I'm starting a new building, or, like, community, and looking for new people. Would you like to join?
Oh,
Please tell
we
me.
can buy gooselings.
Please tell me you didn't already. All right, good. There's still need for logs. No. No, Phoenix. We gotta focus on farming first, because we want to get, like, lambs and stuff. Like sheep, cows.
But the little goose is so cute.
No. What happened to all the logs? What the hell? I still have 13 logs, bitch. Oh, you already got the logs for these, you bastard.
I need to drink something.
Yeah. Well, I assume you're out getting straw.
Me? No, I'm found jackpot here.
Oh. Game, you can't drink. Right at the well. Idiot. Wait. No, no, I didn't want
I
that.
haven't been drinking
No,
enough
no,
today.
no. I didn't take that. Yeah, yeah, all right. Sorry, what was the last thing you just said?
Oh, jackpot.
On what?
A chest over here where we started.
Oh, you're all the
I
way over
got
there
a-
still.
I got another bow. I got 10 copper arrows, a copper axe, a copper hammer, a copper hoe, copper knife, copper shovel.
All right, man. Well, like, if you just want to go explore on your own around shit, like, fine.
Hey, I was just trying to recruit some people for the cult. And
I
don't know
thought
what's
you just...
joining.
Yeah, well, come on back here, man. Damn. And, like, I'll gladly take some of those resources, but, like, I could use a hand over here.
Right, if I could get a ride, if I could afford it, and you were going where I was going, I'd take it.
How much money do we have?
I got 1,400 on me.
I don't even know how to check.
Inventory and then coins.
Oh, I got 50.
On my way back if I don't die of thirst first.
All right, I'll just keep building. Gotta go get some straw.
Just sniping crows along the way.
Yeah, I suppose I can do that. If I see any. There's no birds around here at night.
Oh shit. No, 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 leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Fucking wolves. And now fucking pig. I'm dead.
See if that works.
Bro, how much a ride for a stoy? 130. So okay, I'll take that.
You taking a ride halfway. Ah, shit. That took you like 200 meters.
Why can't I just like steal a sheep?
I mean, you can try to steal a sheep if you want.
Doesn't give you the option just to buy it. You think if I could steal my animals, I wouldn't be on my way back with a goose?
That's fair. Shit. Come on. Now, two of them. So dumb.
Well, then, what'd you build over here while I was gone? Oh, wait, no, it's the same building, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just still working on it. I just need sticks. Yep, just sticks.
All right, in the chest, at the logging place, I put a bronze, right? Or no, copper axe, a copper hammer, copper hoe, and a copper knife in there.
You're not gonna give me some copper arrows, man? Damn.
Oh, you want the copper arrows? You can have them.
Just
You can see them on the list.
you can split them.
There's only 10. You can have them.
No, I don't want all of them. Just a couple. Hey, just a couple.
I put all 10 in there. You can have them. Can't see them on the list there.
No, I'm just taking 5. Yeah, you get that. What'd you get? The crossbow?
No. It wasn't a crossbow, just a regular bow.
Yeah. So should we build another residence? Or is it even worth it?
I'll look up to see if you can. If we can't recruit people, I would say no.
But yeah, if we can't recruit people, it doesn't make any sense. Then we should just get going on farmland. But if we can recruit people, then we spend our time on that. But like, if we got to get going on some agriculture, I'm gonna save this. Because we're probably prime time for planting. Because we're in the spring right now. So if we're gonna plant, we gotta plant now.
Okay, it says in Oxbow, they're not inside the town. They're on the outskirts of each town. You'll see the compass icon when you're close to their camps. They're a little camp to the side of the towns, not in the towns. Can we sleep so I can get my health back? Oh, there you are.
What you doing?
Making stone arrows.
Okay. What's the plan?
I'm gonna ditch my wooden tools in favor of my bronze tools, and I'm gonna go see if I can find this compass.
Yeah, I was looking on the map. You can't find the compass. There's no compasses on the map.
Hey, you gotta. It's when you get close, you'll see them on your little thing up, your compass up at the top.
Oh, wait. So then why... The bronze tools are farming tools, aren't they?
It's copper axe, copper hammer, copper hoe, and copper knife.
Oh. No, leave the farming ones.
I left you a copper axe, copper hammer, because there's two of all of those. Only thing I have that's not, I have a bronze pickaxe, and a copper shovel.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, like... For, like... If you want to take the weapons with you, that's cool, but like, leave the farming stuff. Because eventually we're going to be farming here.
Yeah, I'm taking the axe and the knife in case I kill anything. Chop down some wood on the long way.
All right. You got enough food?
Where are these? That's a good question.
Just want to make sure you have all the right supplies before you go. We're a two-man civilization right now, so... And, like, should I get going on some farming here? I don't even know where I'd put that. I don't even know how to do a farm.
So you go into your the crafting thing and go to is it buildings? Yeah, buildings, farming, and then you have a orchard or a field, and you plot it out.
Probably a field. Do I have to like clear it out? Whatever. We'll figure it out.
No, it'll clear out just like a building, and then you have to use the hoe to plow it and everything. You gotta use that hoe. Look at you. No, it's no big fancy John Deere tractor.
What?
I said, look at you go. It just popped up on my thing that you're farming. So look at you go. I know it's not no big fancy John Deere tractor.
Yeah. It's true. It is a copper hoe, though. So I have to go hoe this thing.
Yep, you gotta hoe it, and then you gotta fertilize it. Oh, we probably don't have any fertilizer. And then seed it.
We're gonna have to get, yeah, we're gonna have to get seed too.
I wonder if there's someone over here. What do you want? Do you want she's got beetroot, cabbage. Oh, a cherry tree sapling.
We'd have to do an orchard for
Flaxseed?
that.
Oat, onion.
Whatever you think is gonna be the most beneficial for us as a community. I trust you.
Oh, hell if I know.
Well, you probably know more than me. Oh shit. A hawk just flew down. Just grabbed something right in front of me. Oh dear. We're actually pretty good on meat. Barn 1. How are you unlocking all this stuff? No?
All right, I'm back. What I miss?
Oh. Just me talking to nobody. I said, how are you unlocking all that stuff?
Unlocking what?
On my screen, you were unlocking like thing after thing after thing.
Been standing still for like the past 5 minutes. I don't know what I was doing.
I don't know.
I just got home and she brought home the Wawa, so.
Ooh.
I'm thirsty. I need to drink something.
Oh, now what are you doing?
Oh, I accepted that quest.
I'm dying of thirst.
Gotta talk to this dude's wife. They're having marital problems.
Happens, I guess. In your travels, if you happen to come across some fertilizer,
My mouth's dry.
I can buy some.
how much?
$6 coins a piece.
Yeah. All right.
Figure out what seed you want.
No, I left that up to you. I don't care.
Let's start off with like some wheat or.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I think it'd be more for like maybe like slightly like some personal use, but mostly like to sell because we need to have at some point we got to generate some revenue, you know.
We'll see what sells for the most here.